Hey guys, hello my snowflakes. It has been a while. Well, a while. Saturday, so like 3 days. Not the 1 month hiatus as usual. How y'all doing? Good morning, yes. Oh, this is looking a bit fucky in the stream, but as you can see right now, we have a little bit of an upgrade from last week. Your chat is now showing in the game. Have you seen that? Hehe. And I changed it just a bit so it actually shows better over here. But yeah, good morning. Good morning. Second episode of our IC Empire. And yeah, if you weren't there first episode, you probably, put in some effort. I know, right? You probably can't see the first episode anymore on Twitch, but you can still watch it on my YouTube channel. And if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, hello, welcome. I just ate my pills, so you're gonna sleep in like half an hour. Good to know. Last time we were thinking of changing the layout of our city a bit, and like putting the living area over here. I'm still not certain if we're actually gonna do that, but it was a good idea, so we're gonna try. You never understood this game properly. Well, should have watched first episode, buddy. I'm sorry. Nah, just kidding. But yeah, I am mostly just gonna continue building. So yeah, I'm not really gonna explain the game anymore. I don't feel like that's really that necessary. I'm sorry. But yeah, we should probably just continue building for now. And I'm thinking of actually something that I used. That they want school. Yeah, fuck school. No, but like during my last actual city that I did on my own, just so not as a stream but like on my own account, I actually just used a highway and I let that run through like my residential area. Well, not through, but like close to it, and I made a few extra exits. Before I just put like one exit for the whole area, and then of course that exit gets like clogged up and no one is able to get in or out. But now, if you do it like that, it should be working better, right? You would think. So we're gonna try to do that over here as well, with the highway just actually still being on top of it a bit. Not me installing the game, just as you did with Planet Coaster. I'm just supporting you and re-downloading your games. But yeah, our idea last week, or at the end of last week, was to create like the residential area on this side, and then to over here make like, well, both still residential, but like more density residential, and also like, you know, offices, skyscrapers, stuff like that. Actual the city center, the heart of the city. And well, you're getting in that for now by just going off this road, but we might in the end actually make it like a full-on ring, maybe even from this side, and then like fully around. This is like way in the future. We're talking about like week 10, so probably week far away. So you gotta keep on going with the journey with me. It will be fun though, right? Yeah, for now let's just continue with building, and we gotta put this highway up a bit. Let's see if this is actually still... Oh, how did I build this highway? Is this a free? Oh, it's a 4-way highway, that's why it's being fucky. And I did not do this in the right way. Okay. If I put them 1 meter apart, is that possible for them? It is. It looks a bit weird, but it is possible. No, I mean, it is on easy mode, but it's not sandbox. It is the normal difficulty then, I'd say. I don't know. But we want to make it bendy. So, yeah, like I'm working with money, but then again, not the best at handling money. So, even IRL, sorry. Why are we going down that far? I guess we are just going past the electricity bars for now. Trying to connect these highways over here. That looks good for that side, and then...
Naughty Nan the Hip Hop Gran here, keeping you youngins up to date on what's going down in the hood. Time for another listener poll. I'm thinking it's time for a new hairdo, folks. So what color should I dye my hair this time? I saw a lady with nice bright pink braids yesterday, and there's an option. Of course, when I was young, I hated wearing pink. Always been a tomboy. Got into more fights than dresses. But it seems like pink is radical again these days. Everything comes back in fashion if you wait long enough. Take it from me, I should know.
I love Naughty Nan. That's why I keep her in. I just love a little old grandma. At least I think it's a grandma, I don't know. Yeah, she talks about her grandchildren at some point, so it has to be a grandma. I just love keeping it in. I'm trying to convince my girlfriend to get purple hair. It's a choice. I've been there. It's a choice. It's both. Let's just say you gotta be very sure of it, because getting it out of your hair is close to impossible. As you can see, by the way, we're now making an exit for our highway. I feel like this is really gonna help us through this area. Why is this not... Oh. Hello? Why is that not allowed? Why is that not allowed? That's stupid. Because now it is. Oh, now it isn't anymore. Now it is. And now it is too. Why wasn't it allowed before? That's weird. Oh well, it worked. Hehe. It's semi-paint. Yeah, okay, I used to have that too. That is a better option. Also, this looks weird. I don't like it when this game does this. They do that very often. They make like very... No. There we go. That's more like it. Now it looks slightly better. It's a very steep downhill though, but that's fine. And we are gonna make it come out of a roundabout. Because roundabouts are key in this game, I'm telling you. They work amazing. Not in real life though. They suck in real life. But in this game, top tier. Yeah. Like traffic lights really clog up your traffic. But roundabouts, they just keep it going. Roundabouts IRL, like I said, IRL they suck. Don't even. Our city over here, Leeuwarden, it's full with roundabouts, and it's like the whole city's clogged up. So IRL, hell nah. In this game, yes. Now I hope that we're gonna be alright with connecting these. That the game is not gonna get all wonky again like it did fuck, okay. It's being wonky again like it did before. Why are you doing that? What is going on with you? Did it change the... Okay, it did. Good. We can do it like this, and then like this, and then like this, and then like this. Maybe even like this. This one can... Oh, that's not going up anymore. There we go. Now it should be fine. That actually looks smooth. What the hell? I'm not used to that. I mean, I have a mod installed, but it's not working. So, yes, I have mods, but I'm not using them. So does that count? I don't know. I don't think it should. Another roundabout over here, and as you can see, we now have, like, when people get in over here, we get like, oh, that's very much to the right, by the way. Oh well, or left, I should say. But yeah, people can get in over here, and that's the way that they can get in over here is to get to the industry area, which we are also gonna expand over here eventually. Let me actually check on the fields over here. Yeah, we have some pretty good fields that we can use. So we'll definitely use that. Wait, do we also have other ones? Don't know if we have oil over there yet, but that's fine. Now over here, do you have mods? Because I have no clue how to make roundabouts. Well, the roundabouts are just like in the road surface, not road surface, just roundabouts. It's just a tab, and basically you just make like a crossroad, how I just did, and then you just put a roundabout in there, and it makes a roundabout on its own. So it's pretty easy. And with this menu you can like unlock upgrades and such, and one of them is larger roundabouts. This one is also pretty important to have. Let me see. College is also pretty important, but not right now. And the rest we don't have yet. Okay. I would say we're gonna unlock this cube as well. We can't. We haven't reached the milestone yet. Fuck. So then we just continue this medium road first over here. Wasn't my intention to make that like that, but sure. Why not? Now, there is a highway over here, or a highway? A railway, I should say. And I want to like create houses alongside it, but I want them to be like, yeah, this is City Skylines too, yeah. I want to create houses alongside it, but not the small ones, you know? Like, I want to create big houses over here so they block out the sound. I feel like that would be a good idea. You only have one. Well, two is pretty expensive, but with one you can also make it, and I will show you right now actually how you can make it with one. With one you can just easily go this, like you can just make a turn, and then make another turn, and then make another turn, and then make another turn. And it's a bit bigger. Like, this is a big roundabout. You can make them smaller, but in this way you can also make a roundabout. And you do have to, of course, put them on, like, to one side. But see, now you also have a roundabout. In City Skylines 2 that goes way easier. But in City Skylines 1, there are also possibilities. This one, we're gonna... Ooh. This one is gonna go over here. And we're gonna continue this road down here. Until here. Because here we have like a... Here it's going down. And we don't wanna have that. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of this road. Because... And now here it comes. Because we have this highway over here, right? We've been having that for quite a while. And the big city is gonna be on this side. So I was thinking on the left side of the highway, we go with like the low density houses. So the houses that are like from a bit of richer people, you know? That are some bigger houses. And on this side we will have the low density houses and maybe already some small apartment buildings. Just like the houses that are, well, housing more people. But like you're closer to the city but still outside of it, you know? You get what I mean? Like the I wouldn't say it's the poor people's side, but it kinda is the poor people's side. Like, yeah, but no, but yeah. You get what I mean? I don't know if I'm explaining this in a good way. Probably not. Also, we're making this a cool bridge if I don't have the bridge upgrade. Yeah, I can't have that yet. So then we use this bridge, which also looks cool in my opinion. Ta-da! We could also do that with highways, by the way, I'm pretty sure. Let me actually check that. 2-lane highway suspension bridge, yeah. Why can we not do that? That's stupid. I want to use that. The 2-lane highway suspension bridge. There we go. Can you use it on the other side too? That would be nice. Oh, hella cool. No, they're overlapping. What if I... Well, then it would be fine, of course. I don't know at what height I am right now. That's a bit of the annoying part. I feel like that would be fine, and then... Oh god, that was not fine. Oops. You know what, never mind. We are just making these into normal bridges. That was getting a bit hectic.
Naughty Nan down with a plan.
Naughty Nan.
Spinning platters fast as these old fingers can. Don't touch that dial.
Oh, she didn't have a cool story this time. Sad. But yeah, this is starting to look like something, in my opinion. Now, feel like we can also maybe take this road over here and let it go well to there eventually. But for now, let's just make it go straight. I know, not my strong suit. Making it go straight. That one. Because of making roads like these go straight, you get some nice housing. Also something that we need, but I'm gonna put that probably, like for now I'm gonna use this. What? How does that? No, it doesn't. Curve to the side, not right now. Look. This is basically for only one thing. Now our electricity is running through the whole city. And our water is as well, because they are in City Skylines 2, inside your fucking roads. They're not in City Skylines 1, and it sucks. Maybe we can continue this road over towards this side and for now towards this side. With electricity we're gonna get a transformers and use this one. Now that will make sure that we don't need to use all these electricity poles. Fuck. But all the electricity is being transferred to that side now, so we don't need these anymore. Great. Also, I'm seeing that we need some more industrial area. I want to keep this for all forest area, to be honest, and maybe more of this as well. Let me actually put that in right away. Like this whole area is going to be forest. Doesn't mean that this whole area has to be. We did have some good ground over there though. But the rest of it can just be normal industrial area. No problem with that. Well, it's like here, I think. Maybe the inside shouldn't be industrial area because we're gonna make that trees and then we get pollution and stuff like that. You know, that's not good. Gotta think of that too. Yeah, this is definitely already gonna help for that side. Now this whole area, in the end, and maybe already soon, but once we unlock offices, which should be at 4, I think? Yeah. I'm gonna make this whole area offices. I know, very sad. But that means that this whole area over here is gonna become residential. And I want to make these are the medium houses that I was talking about that are gonna be like small apartments. And then over here we are gonna have some more like as they call it in Dutch, once again, rijtjeshuizen, row houses. And that continues till here and on this side as well. Well, that one won't, but yeah, the rest will. This is gonna be, I think it's an pedestrian? No, it's not a pedestrian street. Is it an alley? It is. This is going to be a cool place over here for those people that live in these barns. I don't know if they actually live there, but yeah, we're gonna make it livable. Now, over here, let me see. This side over here, like this part, is still gonna be. It's still gonna be part of the row housing. So like this, and if they fit under here, I'm gonna put that like this, and like this, and I hope that these don't go over there. Otherwise, just to be sure, I'm gonna clean that up, and then this is going to turn into once again our little apartments. Also, hello Volka, how are you doing? And yes, it's okay. Good night. Go get yourself some good sleep. You need it. I'm also doing good, and as you can see, your chat is now in the stream. Isn't that cool? And yeah, as I said, we are expanding our city today a bit. I don't know yet how well it's gonna go, but we'll see. Also, this is just... Lol. I don't even know why I added it. Oh, for this, of course. I don't know yet if I'm gonna use it for anything, but it does look nice over here. Just that little extra road. But yeah, in how many days are you even leaving? That's like... It's still gonna take a while, right? Also, I'm just placing some random ways down for people to put their houses down. I don't know yet if this is going to work or not, but we'll find out about that sooner or later. This is going to continue over to this side, and this is going to eventually connect to here. There we go. I don't know if I'm gonna put anything in the middle over here because it is a pretty big ravine. But yeah. Well, it's not really a ravine, it's just like it's going downhill over there. I think you can make some cool houses on a cliff. That's for sure. So yeah, we might just actually do that. Like over here. Cliff homes are cool, yeah, exactly. That's what I was just saying. So yeah, for example, we put like a little bit of a bigger one over here, put like a roundabout over here again, because like I just said, roundabouts are the GOAT in this game for no reason. Well, I'm not gonna put them like on everything. These are very small interchanges. It's just for people living. There we go. So yeah, that's not the most important ones in our row houses. Also, we want to create something over here. This one, and This is going to make sure that our row houses are actually gonna become row houses on the right side. Same goes for this one. Because otherwise row houses are gonna end up on this street, and that's not what we want actually. So now all the row houses come on the side streets, which is how they are supposed to be. We don't have any shops here yet, but that's gonna change in these over here. Like that. And like this. And like this. These are still gonna be row houses again. Once again, this is gonna become a very small city pedestrian street that no one can actually walk on. But it is just to make sure that our grids are on the right track. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna continue this fully with shops or if I'm gonna put housing there. For now, this is going to be housing. Then I have some cute like roundabout kind of thing over here, even though it doesn't really help a lot.
You're listening to the one and only Hip Hop Gran. Back on
Hip Hop
the air,
Gran.
Kimberly
Woo.
called during the break to tell me gray is the radical new hair color. Thanks for your call, Kimberly. But I have to say, I find that hard to believe. Gray? Where's the fun in that? When you get to be my age, the last thing you want is to look like yourself. Mind you, we girls never do. Goodness me, when I think of the corsets and girdles my poor mother used to squeeze into, 'tain't natural to make women look like egg timers, if you ask me. Why women have to be squeezed into a bunch of lycra sausage casings, I'll never understand. I'm all for burning bras. Not that you even need to own one.
Right, thanks, Gran. Back on the beats. I don't know, do you guys like Hip Hop Gran? Because I do, personally. But if you guys don't, then I am gonna get her out and I'm just putting my own music in. And as I said before, this side of the highway is gonna become like row housing like we have over here. And this side of the new highway that we created... okay, good to know. This side of the highway will be like the more rich people, you know? Like the fancy kind of housing. So I am also thinking, since I almost want to make the highway come across the water over here, I feel like maybe it's a better idea to make the highway go a bit more to the right side. Or left, sorry. Like over here. So we have a little bit more of space to put like higher density stuff down as well. And this is still gonna continue for a bit. And well, these ones aren't, obviously. So what if put like a full-on turn on this one? Put it like this. And this one. And this one. I feel like that should work. Maybe a bit more of. Oh, that didn't really do much. Yeah, no. These are also just gonna be row houses. Maybe some more higher density stuff over here because it's the highway again. We wanna like make sure our ears are still working at the end. I can't make this into a 2-lane anymore, can I? Because I put the... Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Okay, well then we just live with it like this. Also, this one is not gonna work like that. This works better. There we go. Then we have like 3 on both sides. I feel like I'm gonna run into the same problem as I had before, which is that a lot of people are gonna come in at once and the whole city will just get clogged up. Even though we do have a pretty decent like highway situation going on, I still think that is going to be the case. So let's just hope it won't. Let's hope for the best. But yeah, you never know. So we're just gonna find out. And you know what? Like, I'm gonna put this one away, by the way. We are gonna find out right now. Because we have a pretty decent place over here. We put some extra industry over here. So let's press play. Let's see what's gonna happen. I feel like a lot of stuff will be built like right away. Mostly just low density and apartment buildings for now though. Which I mean fair. I expected it to fully rise up, but that's not the case yet. It will be though. But especially once I'm gonna delete all this, which will happen once we are at our level 4. Oh, and this is all rising up. You seen this? Maybe I should already put like one of the forest things down again. Well, what kind of a range do we have? Oh, almost enough. I'm gonna put it over here for now, I think. It's gonna overlap, well, not overlap, it's gonna align with this one. That's the idea from the start. And to be honest, we're gonna change some of the blocks that we have. Like that. Whoa, see, we went up a level. Which also means we can buy more land, but that's besides the point. As you can see, it's not really building that fast yet, but we'll get there, We got some more industry going on with this one, and we now have offices. Ooh, and higher density stuff as well. Okay. And we have oil. Oil is still not over here. Oh, it is all the way over here though. Might actually put that over here, because this is still the industry area. For now though, we're gonna continue our wood area, which perfectly fits like this. So let's get that going. think this will actually be good. Like that. And then let me actually... one goes like that, and this one like this. That should do it. Now you have a lot more tree areas. Or at least foresty area? I don't know how to explain that. But you get what I mean. A lot more area that cuts down trees. Some more of that over here as well. And now comes the sad part. We are gonna take away all these houses. Because this is going to be office area. And our living area is gonna come over here. So that is going to be a bit sad. I'm not gonna lie. Also, I see that the need for that is way higher. So I might just actually make this into low rent housing. Low rent housing is also gonna create apartments. So it's gonna be high rise, which is good for over here. And there's just demand for it, so we do need it. Nuke it. Dang, okay. I mean, we are going to nuke it, in a way. So this whole area, gone. All the houses, all the people that lived here, that moved in here, gone. This is all going to be office area. This as well, this as well, this is the... This whole site is now gonna become office area, and there's not gonna be anything left of it. Kinda sad. But yeah, all these people now can just go in their little cars and like move out and go like whoop 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 whoop, and then whoop 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 whoop, and then whoop whoop whoop, and then by the time they're here, there's probably a house built for them. Now we don't have any schools here yet. We probably should build one. Maybe just simply in this area over here that we have open already. It's a bigger area, so we can build a bigger school. Not that big. Maybe that would actually fit, would it? No, it doesn't. But like this it does. Elementary school is always good. We need people to learn. It's important. Do we have people eligible for high school? We actually do. We might put in a small high school in the back over here. Yeah, so you can like go to elementary school and then immediately go to high school as well. You guys are still complaining that you need to be broken down. Well, yeah, you do. And as I said, we have like these more high-rise things over here now to block the sound of the trains. Not that there are any trains coming, but if there ever are, then it's blocked. Oh, there actually are. Where are you going? What is your route? You just pass through my city and that's it? Basically, okay, cool. No, that is totally fine, I was just curious about it. Maybe in the future we can make like a cargo train over here as well. So we can export our goods. For now, and this might be kind of where I fuck myself over with this little road. Because this little road gives us electricity.
Naughty Nan down with a plan.
Naughty
Spin
Nan.
platters fast as these old fingers can.
Okay, maybe
Don't
I will
touch that
actually...
dial.
Hold up. Yeah. Because, like I said, I shot myself a bit in the foot here. Because there were multiple ways to get into this area. There will still be, don't worry. We're gonna change that soon. But there were two ways to get into this area. Over here, through this little road, or over here. And everyone that needed to go over here was going through that little road. That's not what I want. So now everyone is going over here. Which might be a bit of a problem right now. Especially for the people that need to go all the way over here. So I'm thinking like maybe yeah, somewhere over here we'll make like like one of those bigger roads again, and that's where we'll put a second exit. Because now this exit obviously is gonna be full because of like people just moving in, and that makes sense. So we don't need to do much about it for now. But every day people need to get to work, and all the work will be, at least the industry and well offices as well, will be over here on this side. So people need to get out of the city in the morning to get to work, and they will either do that over there, or they will, if they're smart, continue over here and then go there, because that is faster. And then on the way back at around like 5, they need to take that route again and get over here. So all these people now that are gonna live here, and like this has 27 residents, this has like how many, 15, like it adds up pretty easily already. Let's say it's an average of 30 people in every building that is here. How many people are in these? Oh, not that much. Okay, that takes it down a bit. Over here as well, let's say 20. Let's say it's an average of 20 people in every building that is here. That's a lot of people. And if all these people need to get off on one exit, then no matter how big you're gonna make that exit, it's gonna clog it all up. So we need multiple exits. And right now I'm thinking of doing that somewhere over here. A second exit. And maybe actually, you know what? I have an idea. Oh, with this one as well. And this and this and this. Because this road is just gonna continue on this side. And yeah, it just continues on this side. Let's put it like that. And we're gonna have this 2x2 road that is gonna go over here, underneath here, and then over there. And as you can already tell, these are gonna have the new exits, the extra exits. I'm just not sure on how to put them, but I'm thinking just maybe just this actually. Because if you take that into a roundabout, I'm pretty sure that should still be fine. That's one, and then we're gonna make the other one on this side. Let's put it like that. Put the roundabout in. Yeah, okay, so we're putting this like that. So we actually do have double lanes to get on. There we go. And this should do it. Over here we will actually also have a smaller roundabout. There we go. Roundabout after roundabout, as always in this game. But this should actually work. This should do it. For the people that live over here, for example, or ones over here, it would be so much easier for them to just easily move on ahead and then get off over here, go to the right. For now, you also always... Ooh, nice, the Daria cosplay coming soon. Nice, vodka. Love to see that. But yeah, we always need this, because if we make too much electricity, which we are doing right now as our city, we can like export it to the outside world, and that gives us extra money, which is always a good thing. Now let me actually see, till where was that? Over here. So where was that again? Till here. Okay. So let me actually put something in there then. So this area is going to be for our what do you call that? Crops and such. We could make a nuclear reactor, but I don't want my people to die. Not yet, at least. So yeah, over here we are going to continue with some industry, because industry is necessary. And as you can see over here, we need industry. We need to put more of it down. So we will. There we go. More industry. And I might actually buy up these plots as well, so we can get more industry going over there. Let me actually do that right now. This one and this one. So yeah, more industry, and maybe even, if we're lucky, a cargo train station. Train should be coming right after that, so that should work. We could make a cargo train station now, can't we? I need a real yard first for that. Cargo train. Large warehouse where cargo trains get loaded and unload cargo to and from trucks can be upgraded with a storage warehouse. And you can also just use train stations. Next cargo train terminals to create a cargo. Oh, very good. Okay, we don't really need it right now. But it is good to know for the future. And let's just see if we if this is actually gonna go down, if this is just for now, for the fact that people are moving in, or if this is gonna be a reoccurring thing. Because I feel like we might have to do something about this, maybe next week. For now, I'm just looking at this and seeing still one house standing over here. There's no water? Oh, the water is indeed going down a little bit. I didn't know. What is going on with the water? What is it saying? Water facility overload? Is it because I don't give enough finances to water? That might be it, yeah. Like that, now it's gone, now it's fine. The water problems over here are solved. Oh yeah, you are not connected to anything. That's fine. It will be soon. How is this rope, by the way, standing there? That's so weird. This would make more sense. Yeah. So yeah, this is slowly turning into a office zone, which means that we actually don't need this high school anymore either. Also, we don't need the electricity over here. It's gonna be a huge relief for a lot of stuff over here. There we go. Yeah, it complains about that it doesn't have any place, but it doesn't need it. Oh, that's City High School. I don't know. I just placed this high school over here. That can hold how many people? 400. This one can hold 400 and we can upgrade it by 100. This one can hold 800. Never actually saw that. They are working. But yeah, 800 might be more useful than 400. Oh, it's also still a thing, of course. Waiting for a hearse. Do we already have a... We do, but it's all the way over here. So hearses need to go all the way from there. I feel like we can make a change in that. Healthcare and deathcare is not something that I have on this site yet. People do need that, sadly. So yeah, there we have deathcare. We can have some healthcare going on over... Let's say over here for now. I feel like that would make sense. Of course, we also need a police department, and it's allowed to be visible. So I would say somewhere over here. It's possible over here. It's possible over here. And the fire department is also allowed to be visible. I feel like that could be over there. Just like that. And there we go. This might be a problem for in the near future. I see people just going past it, but for now... Yeah. What I actually might do eventually is make like a bridge over here,
Oh, sure, I've been here before.
like, and then we can like combine them both, so we don't have like everyone going over here. Also, by the way, if you're still watching, Anus, thank you for the follow. That is, I could have said that better. Anus? I'm sorry, I don't have pop-ups for my followers yet. I probably should work on that. That's
naughty man coming at you on the box. This is the
we should yeah, this is
Ain't life sweet.
going to be something that is gonna need work. What I could also actually do, I'm just thinking now, is 5-lane asymmetric and put this into... That is not possible for now. Okay. It will be. Trust me, it will be. We're gonna make this a 3-lane exit, which means that if you continue, it's going to be 2 lanes for now. Maybe it turns into 3 right after. That could work. Or just 3 on 3. That could also work. For now, that should be good. And then over here, we You have like this road, but now we have a bit more of like a bit more lanes for people to get off. We have 2 lanes to get to the left. I don't know why so many people want to go to the left, but that's yeah, that's not for me to decide. But yeah, I feel like this is just mostly from people wanting to live over here. Also, we can make this better. Come on, we can make it like that. This one like this. Why does it end like that? That's awful. Oh, I see why it ends like that. We've unlocked another milestone. Let's go. Oh, it always does this. That's a little thing. Sometimes the game is still a bit buggy. This is where it went wrong, actually. Oh well. We managed to fix it. These are all still going just as they should be going. Oh no, they're not. Hold up. That's more how they should be going. These 2 should go more like this, and this 2 is now going pretty alright, I'd say. Let's make this into a 4 first, actually. So it turns into a 3. This 3 can still be a bit more like this. And then turns into 2. Eventually. This 2 is also wonky as fuck. Can change that too. I just like to change it all the time, okay? We are... Whoop. We're not tied to just one way of working. This might be a bit sharp of a turn at the start, but that's fine. Now when we're getting in, it's like when you're over this hump, it is looking better. It is looking better. It is genuinely looking better. I feel like we do need a double road for this though. Because I don't think it's fair that we are gonna make that without traffic lights. Now it has 2 lanes and that's just easier to use. Maybe I'll make this into a 2x3 as well. This one. I can't do that. Fuck. Yeah. Well, I can, but then I have to get rid of these, which is actually fine. Now we can have 2 lanes to the side, okay. And then we have these again that go from here quite simply to there. And they just add on, so that means they don't... Did they delete it fully on this side or something? What happened here? Oh, there, because of the school there. Yeah, obviously. Stupid me. There we go. That should do it. Now people are pretty happy. They're alright. Lack of entertainment is a -4. Traffic a -3. Dang. But the traffic over here is as good as gone. Here in the streets as well. Or is it still over here in the streets very busy? Doesn't seem to be. Now it's busy over here. Alright. So how does that happen? This also looks very bad, by the way. I'm not gonna lie. Probably should not have done well while we were still running on a daily basis. But yeah, we're taking free off right now over there, and over here I'm gonna make this a 3x3. Why does that not give me a double option to go to the side? Also, why is it not actually attached? Yeah, because we're pitching down. What? Are we double pitched up here? No, we're not. Huh. Oh, I see what happened. I still don't get why we don't get two to the side though, because I do feel like that would make sense right now. Also, don't forget the extra lane, always important. Why is that? Like that. Okay. So now it should be fine to use that, but weird that that didn't work before. Even if I do this now, I feel like that should be fine. 180 and then until there. There we go. And I hope this is going to stay okay. I'm not making any promises, but we'll find out. Right? That's how we always do it. For now though, this one is probably overloaded again. It's busy. But people are slowly starting to realize that there are more exits than just this, which surprises me in a good way. Surprises, yeah, you heard that right how I said it. This looks very steep as well, but I'll allow it. And busy can be good, definitely. Yeah, it means we get a lot of people inside our city, which is obviously what we want. But not when it's looking like this. Look at how many people want to try to get into the city. That's not healthy. But yeah, we'll get there. As I've already stated multiple times when we started this, and right now again I'll say it again. I love this game, but I'm just not good at handling traffic in this game. So if you have any tips, either way you're watching this on YouTube, you can leave them in the comments, or when you're watching me live right now, you can watch it and you can just give tips in the chat. It's definitely also with places like these though, it's getting busy to get in here, because it's 45 residents, this is 131. Just count them with me, okay? 45 plus 131, so we're around 170. That's 216, that is 370 plus 26. Okay, so we're at 400. We're at 540. Okay, that one isn't filled up yet. That one isn't either. This one wasn't either, was it? Oh, it was. I'm on 40. We're at like 600, 700, 800, and it's not even filled. 900. In this little street, we have 1,000 people living. This street, this one-way street. I'm not surprised that that is causing some traffic. And people are still trying to move in. And luckily people can get out of the place over there, because otherwise I don't think it would have gone well. So let me actually make that a bit easier for people to do. To get out. Like that. And this one is actually going to help with that. So now the people that came from their work over here, like besides actually going all the way over here and then having to get on the highway, then to be able to get off again and to go over here, they can now just go over here, go to the right, go over here to the left, and then they're good. Also, not to mention, we are also going to put this one. Oh, it's still straight. This one.
This is Nan, Hip Hop Gran. You listening to the smooth beat.
Whoop. So we have some extra ways to go now. Look at that. Of course, it's the idea that people go over here. But now people can go however they want to go. And once again, I am not surprised that with 1,000 people just living in these and it's still growing, that we are having a traffic jam right here. Because everyone is trying to get over there and then to here. So maybe what we should actually do might be a good idea. We're gonna make this a one-way road towards that side. The whole thing. Oh, of course we're not allowed to do that over there. Okay. Not the whole thing, but at least over here. Can I not even make it into to one of these? I can. I can. Okay, good. Then we'll do that. And we don't need traffic lights. So this full on is a one-way road to get here. In other words, how do you get there? You go past the traffic jam, all the way around, and then you go down here, go to the right again, and you go there. That's the only way how you can get to your house, which kinda sucks, but it keeps the traffic flow more healthy over here, I feel like. And maybe we will actually need traffic lights over here now. I'm seeing this. Or like a small roundabout. Maybe that could work. It doesn't take out any houses. It just simply takes out some of the little roads that have been placed. I know. I'm sorry. I will put it back. with your city roads back, don't worry. These will also continue, probably. Okay, these people still want to leave, that's okay. Oh, now everyone still wants to leave, okay. Fine by me. Yeah. I feel like this should go smoother. Maybe I'll even make this into a 2x2. Just at least a way to get in. We'll get a bit of a bigger road then. Maybe even a 2x3. Maybe that will help people choose roads, because now they all get a dedicated lane. I feel like that should actually help a lot. There we go. The traffic does seem to be moving more again. Or I'm just going schizo, that's also a very big possibility. But it seems like it's moving more. We need more medium housing though, but we will get that. We're getting some small shops on the start of it over here as well. Okay, it's starting to grow. Things starting to happen. And things still starting to block, but that's going to be fine in the near future. Why are things no. No. That was something you were not supposed to do, remember? You were not supposed to build over there. And you were not supposed to build over there. And what did you just do? Exactly, you built over there. You dumbass bitch. Look. That's more like it. Now they're building over there. And yeah, I'm still surprised about this. That it's only letting it go one way over there. You aren't even able to go there 2 times. Like, what? Seven-lane asymmetric road. Even if it were to... No way. What? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. You know what? Fuck this. Oh, oops. This road right now is going to turn into a double road, and that double road is gonna go from here towards this side, like very obviously towards that side. Right? And now we get this one in over there, and we get this one with just one lane in over there. We are really coding this one to here. I feel like that should be fine, and then we delete this one. And I'm sorry if I sound uninterested, I'm just so done by the fact that why does this only let me turn on one side? I don't get it. If I were to upgrade it to 4, It doesn't even say where it would let me turn. Okay. This would be a crazy exit. It is still not giving me a double turn. This is getting out of hand and not in a good way. What I'm gonna do. This one. It's actually gonna go like this. And two of them are gonna get off to this side. And two are gonna get off to this side. Seeing where I'm going with this? So now you can either go all the way around or you can immediately go over here. Now this will be first going to free, I think. Like that, and then it will like get two to the right and one. Gosh, I hope it really works this time because I'm just getting so annoyed and fed up by this. These traffic lights are not gonna be needed. Simply because we are not allowed to turn left, not that we were gonna do that anyway. So yeah. Now it should work. And this should also make it probably go run smoother? Question mark? I hope it will. Because almost everyone that is gonna come off here wants to go over here. All these people just standing there like, I want to go back into my house, please. Oops. It's also busy over here, by the way. I really don't get why. Yeah, the traffic seemed to have calmed down mostly. I feel like I have it under control now. So that's a good sign. There's not even that much coming from this side either. This is still a bit of a tricky situation because a lot of people go. Where are all these people going? They just go down there. And then they go over there and then they go here. Is that what's happening? Yeah, okay, so... Huh. Rosewood Street. A lot of people just go here and then back there. A lot of people are coming from here as well. Oh gosh, this was a bad idea. I should not have done it like that. I feel like. Look at how clogged up it's getting over here now. Nope, 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 nope. This one is not gonna go there. So this one can go over here, and then it can just go. You can either go to the left, or it can just go straight ahead. Then you go all the way to the top, and probably all the way to here. I don't know if this was a good idea or not. I'd just be more like if this was a good idea, like connecting it up like this. Let me actually try something over here. So, what if?
Now entering thick digital games. Prepare for sensory overload.
Oh, that's gonna be all. Okay, I won't do it because these bitches are starting to bitch. What we are gonna do though is put this like that. Yeah.
Naughty Nan down with a plan. Spinning platters fast as these old fingers can.
And I'm
Don't
just
touch that
gonna
dial.
add these up as well. I feel like it shouldn't be too big of a problem. We're gonna try to get this upgrade going. We only put that once. I feel like twice would make it better. How much kids are there even nowadays that can go to school? Oh, okay, way too many. I should probably put like another one somewhere over here. So I'm gonna put this on slightly more like that, and then we put like another elementary school down. There we go. I could have thought that out better, but I didn't. Hehe. Also, hello Chief, welcome for the follow. Welcome for the follow. Welcome, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Hulu. How you doing tonight? But yeah, so the city is getting less clocked up, I think. I think it's looking pretty decent for now. If we don't look at this area. What is going on here? You know what this would, how this would be fixed easily? A roundabout. Just a small roundabout. Fixes everything in life. Well, not everything, but it does fix a lot in this game. For no reason at all. Apparently a lot of people are wanting to use this, so well, here we are. I'm head off, I'm tired, so have a good night and nice stream. Thank you! I am probably gonna end the stream soon anyways, but yeah. Have a good night, Vodka. I still don't know, by the way, if this is really working out well or not. Are these people actually like living in my in my town? That would be interesting. People are leaving. See you tomorrow. There's like 50k people leaving every hour. 50k, 50 people leaving. Because of lack of entertainment, unreliable internet service and traffic. That's fair. Well, we can do something about the entertainment. Let's see over here. Park maintenance, then we can have larger parks and sports parks. We can have large sports parks. That makes sense if you unlock large parks and sports parks. And let's see if we can build like a big-ish park over here. Because the road is not straight, it's not able to add on to anything. Sucks. I mean, I could place this one, but takes a lot of my houses away. But entertainment though, so let's do it. Put a dog activity park, like in between over here, on the edge of the cliff. Not really a lot of people living there yet, but yeah. Also, there's this one house where no one lives in. Let's get rid of it. Let's get it replaced. So this is actually running through pretty well. The only thing that isn't really running through is this area. Simply because of all the lane switching that people are doing and such, I feel like. This is already the third time that this apartment got destroyed. I'm so sorry, people that live there. I'm not, but like, I'm sorry. And we might actually make this road like slightly bigger for the time being over there. Right now it's getting a bit hectic over here because people are like, oh my gosh, where the fuck do I have to go? I don't get it. Help. But like, I just destroyed their home, so that makes sense. That's fair. But yeah, the traffic is doing pretty okay. People are moving back in because they're being more happy now, I guess. Oh, what the hell is this, brother? Why? Everyone wants to get out, obviously, and I get that. I can't turn to the left of either, can I? No. Why are these two on one and... oh well, stupid ass game. I don't really... What if I made the roundabout bigger? I know that won't solve a lot, but maybe it will solve enough. No, it won't. Then I would also need to make that road bigger. That's not actually that big of a problem. We can try it. And then it's in these roads, right? Yeah, it is a bit bigger, so that RIP to everything that is built here. Well, everything that's built on that side at least. There's nothing built there yet, so that's not too bad. Can I not make it 5-lane asymmetric in a different way? Because I really just want to get rid of the fact that there's only one lane to the right. Well, otherwise it's just taking more lanes to the left. Oh my gosh, okay. Love this game. Anyway. Roads. Pathways, I mean. A pathway that doesn't destroy half of my roundabout, preferably. Oh, that didn't really do anything. Might as well just get rid of it then. There we go. Now, the zoning should be fine. It still is. So yeah, if we press play again. Yeah, the crossing did get a bit bigger, which is a bit concerning. But I mean, people are crossing just nicely, and yeah, no one is making it over. Maybe I should make this into I might have an idea for this. but that will take away some of this area too. I think that wouldn't be too big of a deal. So we're gonna make this into a crossing, and actually the 2x3 that we're gonna make is free towards that side. Hehe, like that. But we're gonna make a 2-lane road like that, and then like that. This one is gonna turn back into its 1x1 lane. There's not gonna be any traffic lights over here and none over here. We're not gonna cross the street over here, only on these parts. And what we're also not gonna do is we're not gonna turn left over here, and we're not gonna turn left over here. Just gonna go to the right. Also, over here, this is just a 2x1, like this. Just as normal as it always has been. And then the 2x3 comes in on this side. And there we go. And now people can get out of the city easily. I'll also, maybe I will make it actually still 1x2 over here. So like that. And you can't go to the right anymore over there, because you already went to the right over here. Hehe. So yeah, because a lot of people were wanting to get out of the city. Now they can. This is not gonna be a house building area. Thank you, but I don't need extra viewers. I think I'm good. The thing is though, I do kind of need to keep that zebra crossing. I'm curious, if I delete this, what is my zoning gonna look like? Just the same as it already was. So that's great. I'm gonna get these out. Why are you lane switching? Oh my gosh. Because everyone needs to get to the right over here. It's almost as if I need another one of these. It's like when no one is able to get on. Actually, what I'm gonna do, hold up. We're gonna get rid of both of these, and instead,
Oh, we love the cheap and
we might actually just put it like this.
We came here with grandkids, and this steak.
Sheep and random. Oh, sure, I've been here before. Matter of fact,
I don't know if this is going to be alright actually, but we'll find out. As we always do.
and random. What's that thing? What is that thing?
That is a frog distraction.
Sheep and red. You never know what you're gonna get, and you never will unless you come find out.
That beat worked for me. Let's make it a deuce.
So people are actually able to cross the street now, that's why they're not able to go there. I'm hearing an alarm. That's gonna be fine. So this is still a bit of a problem. Well, it is not as bad as it was, I feel like. Are they going at the same time? They're not, so this might actually be very useful. I might actually turn this into a roundabout again. And this into actual crossing the street as well for people. I feel like this works. I feel like this is good. The traffic lights are maybe a bit close to the roundabout over here, but they'll be fine. The spark over here is doing people good, I feel like. Maybe I need like another one over here. Yeah. Unreliable internet service and traffic still. Yeah, well, traffic is going to be a problem for a long time when you live in a city like this. I'm sorry, this is gonna happen to you. You shouldn't start living in a city. But yeah, this is looking better, right? It's actually looking almost... Why is this traffic light red? That doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense that this side has a traffic light. But yeah. We made this whole area now. And even though the need is high again on basically everything, we are gonna get to that next episode. It's almost been 2 hours, so I feel like we should probably end it for today. But yeah, I hope you guys had a very nice time watching. I know I had a very nice time streaming for you guys. And yeah, I hope to see you guys again tomorrow with another stream of Euro Truck Simulator. Bye guys. Oops, that's what I meant. Bye guys.